Impermanence is certain, so it's important to be mentally prepared for change. No matter how unwilling we are to die, death will find us, and at that time, we have to leave behind our most precious possession, our body. The point is that we can survive loss, even if the loss is from death. At that time, there is no benefit in lamenting. The time to think about death is before it happens, so that when death comes, we face it without regrets. Impermanence is constantly with us, like our shadow. No matter how unwilling we are to die, death will visit us sooner or later. At that time, even our precious body must be left behind. We leave for the future life accompanied only by our karma, the actions we have accumulated over the course of our lives. Some materialists are unwilling to accept this or think in this way. They proclaim that Buddhist study is escapism. In reality, the real escapism is to deny reincarnation and refuse to prepare for our next lives. This life will last several decades, if we are lucky, but the happiness and misery for thousands of years and lifetimes to come is determined by the karma of this life. Even if you are not fully convinced of this fact, how can you take the chance and blithely neglect such a possibility? The fate of our future life is a central concern in Buddhism. Unfortunately, most people have no idea about it. Even some Buddhists view Buddhism as merely a method to increase happiness in this present life through relaxation techniques. They never give a thought to the crucial matter of liberation or the happiness of future lives. Of course, it makes sense that people without such a belief ignore it. However, for people who for a long time claim to be Buddhists, the Mahayana Buddhists in particular, it is a serious problem to completely neglect future lives. It takes wisdom and courage to hold beliefs that are at odds with one's neighbors. Sometimes this world seems really like the story Chandra Kirti told in his great commentary on the 400 verses of the Middle Way. When everybody in the whole country was crazy after drinking poisonous rain, the sober king was condemned by the masses as a lunatic because of his contrariness. As it is, many people turn their backs whenever death is mentioned, and when told of the existence of future lives, reincarnation, and hells, they cover their ears and cry out, "Stop, stop, you're scaring me. Just let me be happy. I don't want to hear this." This is sheer self-deception. Clearly, there is a long way to go before Buddhist beliefs are accepted as a mainstream view. Wise people realize that to study the Dharma is in truth not passé. Whether we acknowledge it or not, past and future lives exist. Since they exist, how can we not have a long-term plan? Nowadays, in order to be carefree in their old age, many people open retirement accounts and purchase insurance policies. But have they thought to purchase the insurance of happiness after death?